NIO plans to enter U.S. market in 2025. You are familiar with the name NIO, aren't you? Which Chinese manufacturer is responsible for the wild EP9, the electric car that set a new record for fastest lap time at the Nürburgring? No? Well, it's possible that you'll start to hear more and more about them in the future. Since the company's brand is already well known in its domestic market, the next step for its growth will be to enter the U.S. market. But will it really enter the U.S. market? If yes, how long will it take? Well, let us find out together. Hello car enthusiasts and welcome back to ElectroZone. In today's video, we'll discuss whether NIO will enter the US, but first make sure you subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our amazing videos. And let's get started. The entire automobile industry in the United States would be significantly disrupted if a Chinese manufacturer were to enter the market. The prospect appears to be quite a ways off in the future, which is good news for US companies that are already involved in the business. Edison Yu, an analyst at Deutsche Bank, discovered some intriguing information regarding NIO. He was able to locate a job posting on LinkedIn that was related to business planning for the market in the United States. Although the posting is no longer available, Yu has stated that it was looking for someone to formulate an action plan to enter the US market. A request for comment was made to NIO, but they did not respond right away. It is an indication that NIO is considering the market in the United States. However, it's still early, and Yu's financial model for NIO does not include any sales in the United States even in the year 2025. He stated that entering the United States would be difficult due to the relations between Beijing and Washington, D.C., but that the administration of President Joe Biden could be less antagonistic to China than policymakers were under the administration of Donald Trump. Sales in Europe will precede entry into the United States. NIO intends to sell vehicles on the continent later this year. Another factor that may keep NIO out of the United States for a while longer is that the company is new and the Chinese EV market is doing well. NIO's manufacturing capacity is approximately 100,000 vehicles per year, and while the company plans to triple that figure in the coming years, it is currently selling all the cars it can make in China. More car manufacturers in the United States would eventually make it more difficult for existing players to maintain market share. More EVs on the road in the United States will put pressure on traditional automakers to accelerate their transition to electric vehicles. ElectricVehicles.com's been informed by reliable sources that NIO intends to start selling automobiles in the United States in the year 2025. NIO CEO William Li traveled to the company's Research and Innovation Center in San Jose, California over the weekend. This is the location where NIO is currently testing its autonomous driving systems. According to these sources, NIO is planning to test the technology in the U.S. by constructing a battery swapping station behind its U.S. headquarters. Before the year is over, the test facility for the prototype station will be operational. As part of its strategy to bring NIO houses to the American market, the company advertised 2 job openings in the United States last month, one for a head of construction and user infrastructure, and the other for a project manager for architecture and interiors. They are not locations where goods are sold. They are instead experience centers that include a living room where potential customers can relax and meet other people who share similar interests, a lab, which includes meeting rooms and shared workspace, a library, a forum space to spark ideas and inspiration, a NIO cafe, and a Joy Camp, which is geared specifically toward children. NIO is looking to hire a senior real estate manager to be responsible for site selection and negotiation of lease terms for new locations for future NIO houses. The openings for this position have been posted on the company's careers page. The business is currently advertising for 60 different positions, the majority of which are for technical positions such as engineers. According to a report that was published by Clean Technica in May, there are rumors that NIO is planning to open a factory in the United States. This is something that will be essential for avoiding U.S. import tariffs and qualifying for federal tax credits, presuming that the company will be able to meet the stringent battery material provisions that are part of the Inflation Reduction Act. During the NIO Day event held by the company in 2021, NIO Chairman William Li mentioned that preparations are being made to distribute the company's electric automobiles in 25 different countries around the world. It's already selling automobiles in Norway, and by the end of this year, it plans to sell automobiles in Germany, Denmark, Sweden, and the Netherlands as well. After that, countries like Austria, Belgium, France, Hungary, Italy, Spain, Switzerland, Portugal, and the Czech Republic are scheduled to be visited. During that presentation, a map was shown that indicated that Japan, the United States, and Australia are also on NIO's agenda. NIO came to an agreement earlier this year to lease a brand new building that is a total of 201,500 square feet until January 2032. It will be put to use to support company operations, including research and digital development, testing, assembly, and warehousing. The NIO experience is notable for the importance it places on switching out batteries, which is one of its defining characteristics. Although it is virtually unheard of in the North American market, NIO is seeing significant success in China, where the company already operates hundreds of automated battery swap stations. Additionally, it has started the construction of swap stations in Norway. It's abundantly clear that the concept of battery swapping for NIO is very comparable to that of Tesla's plan to construct a robust supercharger network. The procedure can be completed in 5 minutes or less, which is excellent news for electric vehicle drivers who are always on the go, but there are other advantages. Customers not only have their batteries fully charged in a record amount of time, but they also consistently have batteries that are equipped with the most recent technology installed in their vehicles. There's no need to be concerned about being responsible for a hefty bill in the event that the battery fails, and drivers can choose the capacity of the battery that best suits their needs. If they take the same route to work every day, a battery with 40 kilowatt-hour capacity might be sufficient and less expensive than the one with a larger capacity. When it comes time to load up the kids and take the family on a road trip, drivers have the option of upgrading to a battery that has a greater capacity and a longer range. NIO is now offering a battery with a capacity of 100 kilowatt hours to customers who are willing to pay an additional fee for it. How often do people who drive electric vehicles wish they could temporarily add 30 kilowatt hours of additional battery capacity to their vehicles before embarking on a lengthy journey? Well, if NIO has its way, battery swapping might become common practice in the United States, but there's no assurance that this will be the case. When you first think about it, it comes off as a little strange, but the benefits it offers might just be enough to convince skeptics. Would you be interested in doing business with a company that makes it simple to replace the battery in your vehicle? Share your thoughts with us in the section below, titled Comments. We would all like to see the power of competition result in the production of electric cars at lower prices. But do you think that Americans would be interested in purchasing automobiles manufactured by Chinese companies? The current hostilities between the United States and China are getting increasingly loud and angry, and as a result, there's a lot of negative press about China. However, there are already cars made in China being sold in the United States by some well-known brands, and nobody appears to be bothered by this development. NIO is well known for carefully plotting out its business strategies and then adhering to those strategies. It's not a random decision if they are planning to enter the market in the United States. It is highly likely that any headwinds it encounters will be political rather than technical. Is it able to disrupt those who disrupt? It's certainly possible. Hey, that's just about going to do it for today's video. We sincerely appreciate you for watching our video today, and if you liked it, please make sure you like and share it with your friends and family and other car fans who are in your inner circle. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can always keep up with our latest videos, and the best way to do that is by pressing that bell icon. That way you will always be notified of our latest updates on our channel. We sincerely appreciate you for spending time with us today, and we look forward to hanging out with you in our next video. Have a great rest of your day, and thanks for watching.